So what makes the top agents the top agents? Today I'm going to cover with you 5 of the superpowers that I see that make agents perform at the highest level for the longest amount of time and be able to hit goals that most agents can't do. Hey, John Sellers here. If you're a real estate agent and you believe that time is your most precious asset, that who you partner with matters, and that over the next 15 years, the agent that dominates social media and video will dominate the industry, then you are going to want to like this channel. You're going to want to subscribe, and I recommend you hit that bell so you don't miss any of the videos that we have coming out. So the first superpower that I see is an incredible work ethic. And while you may not say that sounds simple or I have a good work ethic, what I've found is top producers have a very serious idea about what their goals are and what they have to do every day. And the average agent gets mixed up every day and gets pulled off what's important and what's not important. The top agents have a schedule put together. They work that schedule every single day. And what's really interesting is that the top agents end up doing many things that are monotonous. And they've realized that by staying consistent and doing the monotonous things, that things get simpler and easier over time, and the results keep growing. Where the average agent or the less than average agent has a flexible schedule every day. If they wake up and they don't want to work, they don't want to go to work. If they're feeling a little moody, they're not going to do that. They're going to jump off their schedule. But when you're going to see the top agents, they have a schedule built. If they're prospecting from 9 to 12, they're prospecting from 9 to 12 every day. It doesn't matter how they feel. It doesn't matter what else is going on. They stick to this, and what you've seen is they might have over time been able to lower the amount of work they do, but when they started, it was way more hours than what they thought it was going to be. And if you're getting into this industry and you think it's easy, we may have had an easy turn, but these next few years, you got to work more than what you think you're going to have to work. Top agents do that. They stay consistent every week and consistent over years, and that produces results that many other agents can't have. And they think it was easy, but it wasn't easy. They worked an incredible amount. So superpower number 2, you might not think of this one, but I actually see it as courage. You know, there's a saying that says, I'll believe it when I see it, but it really needs to be, you'll see it when you believe it. And you have to have the courage to step out on a limb and do what other people haven't done. In real estate, you have to put marketing plans in place that you may not actually see the results for 6 months, but if you stop too early, you're not going to get them. You might have to do things differently than other people have done them. You might have to start doing video that you haven't done before. That's scary. You might have a different marketing campaign. You might find you have to break into a different market that you don't have experience with. Top agents understand that courage is what they have to do to get where they want to go and to be different than where they are today. They're going to have to change, and they have the courage to make that happen. So here we go with superpower number 3. This is one that might throw you off. Superpower number 3 is detail-oriented. You know, top producers are salespeople. We think all they think about is sales and they're throwing everything against the wall. But I found that's not true. They know what they need to pay attention to, and they know that the details matter. That doing things right the first time makes a huge difference. For example, when they're writing a contract, they know, let's do it right the first time so that we don't have to come back and spend time on it again. They also know that the money's in the details. So when they're looking at their marketing plans, when they're looking at building systems out, they get minute into the details. Now, the beauty is they spend so much time up front that now they're able to delegate those details to somebody else to take care of. So they're not having to pay attention to the same things over and over. Then they hire the right staff, that now those people take care of the details for them and bring the high-level pieces to them so they make sure everything is running smoothly in the business and they're not having to do things over and over again. They're able to delegate those pieces because they paid attention to the details up front. So now let's jump into number 4. This is the journey for never-ending self-improvement. And when I talk about that, I mean not only from a skills-based point of view, but actually who they are. Because they know that it's the 6 inches between their ears, that if they can improve the way they think and the way they see the world, that everything's going to get easier. So the top producer's secret power is they never think they know everything. They're always going out to learn more, and they spend a considerable amount of their budget on training every year and traveling to be around people that they can learn from. And they never give in, and they never give up on what they can learn about out there. Now for number 5. Now certainly there are many more superpowers of top agents. I've just covered 5 of them today, but the last one here is mastering the mundane. And what I mean by that is top agents realize that they have to stay on task and that they know that certain things have to be done every day. And they have to be done every day consistently over time. And after a while, they just get bored. But the most money is made in those bored things where they've learned this is what has to happen every day. I'm willing to do those things. Now, the goal is to learn to delegate those things over time as you've built your business. But in the beginning, what I see so many agents are getting a year, 2 year in the business, they get bored with something that works. For example, they've been doing open houses for years and they've been working, but now they find a new marketing thing and they go do something else. So they realize that their business didn't grow because they gave up a pillar of their business. So it's the discipline of actually mastering the mundane, continue to do the things that work, add to that, don't drop the things that worked before. So I hope this helps in those 5 things that we talked about. Realize that these are all so critical into what you're doing. So let's do a quick recap on what those are. So the first is incredible work ethic. The second really is that they're working about courage. The courage to do what you need to do in spite of fear and in spite of what other people are telling you to do. The third is detail oriented. The fourth is continuous journey of self-improvement, both in your skills and your person. And the fifth being mastering the mundane, being willing to do the same things over and over, not dropping things that are working, keep doing things that work and adding to that. So there you go for the top 5 tips. Hey, John Sellers here again. Thanks so much for watching my video. Hey, if you're an agent and you believe that time is your most precious asset, that who you partner with matters, and that, hey, the agent that dominates social media and video over the next 15 years is going to dominate the industry, then you are in the right place. And I'd love to chat with you. We should connect, reach out to me by email, phone, Facebook. Let's catch up. I'd love to get to know you and talk a little bit more. Have a great day.